the key main part is finding love, practicing compassion and love for yourself in all of it, in the shadows, in the ways of showing up that you have previously felt blame, shame and guilt around, that you've habitually just kind of sent yourself in a yucky spiral of regret around. Finding the needs underneath is a really big part of that, and also remembering that it's all in you, and practicing like I've practiced with anything that if there's any label that you find hard to say, if you could say if violent is the label, and you practice saying I am violent, or a part of me is violent, and when you say that you kind of go, ooh, I don't want to say that, then that's a signal that that's a shadow. And practicing claiming that, it could be violent, it could be neglectful, it could be lazy, it could be anything, it could be greedy. There's so many possibilities, but practicing claiming that as a part of you until it holds no charge, until it's just like, this is a part of me and that's okay. That's a part of integrating the shadows.
Yeah. And another piece which I don't think we were going to do, but I feel like we should do it now, is around finding the gifts in your shadow, and that can be really tricky. The reason we weren't going to do it is when we've taught it in a not like where we can't interact with people really clearly, people get really like, there is no gift in this. Like
it always is.
It's hard for them to find. But if you could think of if you take it back to the energy of this shadow, and you allowed it to come to the light and thought of its most positive expression in you, the energy of it. And look what's there, because what Kaya found was her boundaries got created in her parenting, and well, you tell the story. What did you find?
I couldn't connect to my boundaries until I embraced my rage and anger. So rage and anger are kind of on the same spectrum as boundaries.
It's being empowered.
Yeah, like it's actually, and the way someone described it to me is the volume's turned up so loud that it kind of drowns everything else out. So I could just turn the volume down on the rage and anger and then claim the boundaries, claim the empowered, no shit-taking woman. But I couldn't do that without embracing the anger and rage. So there's all those shadows have a whole other aspect to them on the same spectrum.
Yeah.
When the volume's turned down.
Yeah, so you want to go to the energy of the shadow, the feel of it, and bring it up to the light and ask yourself, what is the most positive expression of this? Because there will be something in it that is positive for you, and that when you integrate that, when you allow yourself to take that on in its positive expression, you'll become more whole, you'll feel more whole, and you will bring that to your children.